What video game will replace bingo in retirement homes when millennials or Gen Z get so old? The Wii already has. It's great for movement and socialization. I used to work as a caregiver years ago. It was around when the Wii was fairly new as well. I managed to save for one cause I really liked it and I wanted my residents to play as well. A lot of them enjoyed Wii Sports and the more abled residents played Just Dance as well. I had an older gentleman who loved to play Super Mario that once all the other residents are asleep. Him and I would play for an hour before he goes to bed as well. I miss the man. GL. Carl, you idiot, the wristband is called wristband for a reason. Now the TV is ruined. Quote, but the band gets in the way of my injections. And the TV got in the way of your controller or what? Quote, you see Gloria, I'm old and my grip isn't as firm as it once was in. That's why we use the wristband. Carl, no one uses the wristband. Bing.io. I've seen a Pac-Man game at a retirement home already. Eventually there will be serious rivalry over who has the most bitchin' gaming PC. Okay, maybe a retirement home wouldn't be so bad once I get there like I imagined then. When I was working tech support a lifetime ago, Doom 3 was new and a very old guy in his retirement home was playing it with his roommate. So I guess we'll just be playing whatever is new. How do you couch coop a single-player game, you ask? Well, the one guy had poor eyesight, but the other one didn't have his motor skills. So they worked together as spotter and gunner. Was such a cool story, I remember his name to this day. Edit. Wow, I just woke up to a ton of comments. So I guess I'll add a bit more info for those who were interested. I spoke to this man multiple times during my time in telephone tech support. I guess he called he was lonely sometimes and came up with minor issues to have a reason to call. And then started chatting away. Number was almost free of charge. Most of the times I would oblige and he would come with stories like this, which were fun for both of us. At very busy times I would tell him there was no time and he always understood. I haven't spoken to him since, so I wouldn't know how he is now. He was already quite old at that time and that is around 20 years ago. I just like to think he is gaming away still. This is one of his best stories because of how serious, but also how humorous he was explaining his setup. But there are many other stories I will remember him by. That is seriously awesome. Smash Bros. And the winner is Ethel. Quote, throws controller down. I blocked that, you old fuck. This game is horse shit. Well, I banged your mom over Xbox 360 chat. Quote, Mario Party. Mario Kart. I feel like it would be something calming like Minecraft or Stardew Valley. I feel like as people get older their reaction times and other necessary things to play games like Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Start to get worse, so they would favor more chill games. Call of Duty sounds perfect then. Seeing his bingo can be considered gambling. CSGO case openings. Something with no button mashing or rapid input required. Or good eyesight. Dungeons and Dragons. Think about it, everyone lives in the same place. Nobody has work or school schedule to plan around. I might actually be able to get a reliable weekly game going. Implying millennials and Gen Z will be able to afford retiring. Yep, most of us can't even afford to buy a house in the current market, never mind retirement. Haha, buy a house? Who do you think we are? Jeff Bezos? The Walton family? We can hardly afford rent for a studio. Ooh, look at Mr. Fancy Studio over here. I could see them playing Stardew Valley. It's immersive and only as stressful as you want it to be. Well, it's only not stressful till you have exactly 1 day to harvest your cauliflower before the season changes. Minecraft, a land survival server. Just chilling in easy, peaceful mode with my old buddies. Maybe building crazy stuff in creative. And the Skywar Saturdays. Damn it, now I want to be an old man. Any 4-player N64 game. I couldn't afford 4 controllers when I had 3 friends to play with. Now I have 6 controllers and no friends who wanna just cycle round on the weekend to play GoldenEye. Lazy millennials. Though I think I'd really rather just use all that free time to complete all the games I already have. Uno. I was in a psychiatric ward for 2 weeks once. Uno Flip was pretty much all we played. It was glorious. How many fucking draw fours do you have? Tetris. God, I will kick ass at Tetris when I spend all my time playing it at 80 years old. Not if Parkinson's has anything to say about it. Cards Against Humanity. No Agatha, that's not what a rim job is. Our names probs aren't going to be Agatha though. More like Ava, Jackson, and Culture. I love the fact that everyone automatically assumes that these hypothetical future old people will be named old people names like Ethel and Agatha when basically no one's been born named Ethel in like 50 years. As if we'd all change names upon becoming old. Wii Sports Bowling is already pretty popular at the senior home I work at. Probably team-based games like Overwatch, Valorant. Because I think the point of the games for the elderly are social interaction. Yay, that will be fun to watch. Your mom sucks dick, Henry. My mom died 60 years ago, Jaden. Because she sucked too many dicks at once. Well, that hasn't stopped her. Edith, you dusty hag, stop sucking PHARAHS dick and heal me or we'll never win any team fights. God. I've pissed kidney stones that healed me more. How hard is it to hold one little arthritic finger down on M1 and point it towards the Genji in the goddamn team fight when I'm diving their rear lines near spawn? This is why your grandkids stopped reproducing. Edith. This is why. To stop the matrilineal line that is your mediocrity. Swear to God I've had aneurysms less painful than being your teammate. Joke's on you. By that time Blizzard will buff Genji so he will be able to solo 1v11 with melee attacks with a range of Widow's sniper. Wait, who said we would replace bingo? Question mark. Right. I finally found a good bingo game at my local Moose Lodge before Thanksgiving and now who knows when I can go back. I'm 34 and will take all y'all's grandma's money. Bingo. 32 and have played bingo at the Moose multiple times. Insert mobile games with addicting rewards systems here. Already true. Visited my husband's grandmother in her nursing home. Saw 3 residents playing Gardenscapes. Halo. Probably Minecraft due to the relative simplicity of the game versus others. Just imagine a nursing home-wide server. Goddammit, Steven, you never replant my crops. Suck my knee-length balls, you octogenarian piece of shit. Quote. Imagine all the Alzheimer's patients forgetting to cut down the whole tree. Wii Sports already is replacing bingo. Probably Mario Kart. Multiple people can play. You can organize tournaments. It's easy. Pretty much universally enjoyed. Now, the problem will be getting the pros off the console because if you have a winner stays on situation and Mario and Colin are playing, they'll pretty much get to play all day and that's not fair. Edit. Spelling. Edit 2. Spelling again. Edit 3. Spelling, but I think I got it this time. Bro, how do you edit for spelling and still misspell it that badly? Whatever is current gen and popular at the time. That'd be like asking what Atari NES game everyone is playing these days. For my age 38, I hope it's Mario Kart. Bunch of us old farts having heart attacks BC of blue shells. It'll just be a bunch of games of Kahoot. It's got the same cutthroat energy as bingo. ITT, people who don't know why old people play bingo. Why do they? It's easy but engaging. Many elderly people have difficulties with cognition. It's easy on the body. Many elderly people have difficulties with range of motion or using their hands. This lets them do something fine without taxing gnarled arthritis fingers. Oh, I hope it's Jackbox games. Those are so fun and really funny. Do you know those machines in bars and arcades that have like 100 games installed in them? They'll all be match 3. Virtual bingo and all that. That's what you would probably find in a current retirement home though. It's going to be Super Mario Bros. For millennials. IDK what it is about that game, but every adult who grew up in the 70s knows how to beat that game in less than 10 minutes. Even my own mother, who claims video games are the spawn of hell, can rock my shit in the first Mario. Once when I was younger, I was at a family Christmas playing Yoshi Island on Game Boy Advanced. Not sure the year, and I couldn't beat this one part, and was clearly getting frustrated. My aunt's father was so old he couldn't talk and would just sit there shaking all day. But he just held out his hand, and so I passed him the Game Boy. And he beat the part in one try. I was too young to understand how cool the whole experience was at the time. As much as it destroys my soul to say it, probably COD and FIFA. Dude, I'm so hyped for COD, Black Ops 30 and FIFA 70. Words with friends. Well, it won't be Doom Eternal. I'm not yet 30, and I'm pretty sure I've nearly had a few heart attacks playing that game. I forget to breathe multiple times each level. That's for sure. I love it to death. Almost literally. Ethel needs CPR. EverQuest. Even if it is just an emulated server. I'd love spending my last years with the free time to farm and raid. That game was at one point the best MMO that existed. Imagine a retirement home running a raid guild. They'd steamroll everything and everyone in their way, enlisting new residents to fill in the ranks. The first day I played Ruins of Kunark, I was hooked. Jesus, I miss that feeling. Mario Party, Smash Bros, or Mario Kart. Bold of you to assume enough of us will reach retirement age, or that we'll be able to afford to retire. It will be a card game like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone or something. Those are simple games that involve luck and strategy. A modern-day bridge, so to speak. Even better if you can play with partners. Seas 1.6. The latest version of GTA 5. Grandpa, can you please stop running people over in the street and look at your grandchildren? Uno. The next generation won't have to worry about paying for our care, cause we'll all be dead feuding over the game of war. Who said millennials and Gen Z will live long enough to live in a retirement home? Lol. Minecraft. I want fucking C418 playing when I'm on my deathbed. VR. How is this so far down? VR screams a magical escape for people who might not be able to do much physically. I'm so looking forward to the advancements in VR and the possibilities that could have in terms of improving later life. VR orgies are gonna be lit. The Hunger Games. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.